Hello, everyone. Welcome to the FootPrint Tarot Halloween special. Woo! Got it as dark as I can, considering it's 10 o'clock in the morning here. Ooh, I love this little light. Isn't it so cool? Yeah. We'll hang that over there. You might have noticed my tribble has undergone a bit of a transformation there, and so has my cute little octopus. Yes, I've got an extra band here to hold the netting in place. And how is everyone? Welcome. Going to be a mix of spooky and normal as the moment tonight. So let's have a look. First thing I'm going to do is do an extra window here. So if we want to look at someplace spooky as well, we can do that on Google Maps. Oh, how is everyone? Boo. You like my little fascinator? It's actually Melbourne Cup Day on Tuesday. So I was thinking of maybe taking it into work because people dress up a bit fancy on Melbourne Cup Day sometimes when they go into work. And I thought I'd take this in. So, yeah. Ooh. You can't see the shape of the lights in the background there, but they're actually little skull lights. It's a bit of fun. And of course, I've got my candles and Harvey Yorick and my cute little things who have undergone a bit of a Halloween change. So, yeah, I spent yesterday cleaning this area up. I'm very proud of myself. It's been months since I've been in a physical condition to do it, but I kept going, taking painkillers if I had to, but being very careful with them. Always careful with painkillers. Nobody wants to live a life at their will. So, but I really wanted to get this area tidied up. I've been wanting to for months. There's a new bookshelf at the back here, a nice tall one. And yeah, I've got my little shelf here, so access to some of my cards, which I haven't been able to use in ages. And so I'm going to use some different cards. Of course, I've got a couple of my standbys here, but yeah. So I hope everyone is gearing up for a happy and safe Halloween in the US and Canada and UK, wherever you guys celebrate it. Let's hope it can be done with safety and lots of love. What do you think of the fascinator? I love it. Watching the World Series. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I've got my reversible cape. Remember this is the cape that came with the hat in the background there. I've got all three hats. I've got a new hat there too. You can just see it there, the orange one with the spiders all over it. But yeah. Hang on. There we go. And yeah, so I really do enjoy doing the Halloween specials for you guys. We've got lots of stuff to look at today. Now, do we open up with some normal stuff or some spooky stuff? What would you like me to look at first? Normal or spooky? So you make up your mind. But, while you're waiting, we've got The plane carrying the Queen Consort had trouble yeah, Don Lemon's going through a few things. So hi Sheen Moller, Gma5, hi Steve, Pamela, Grammy D, Joe G, Linda B. I realised I just hadn't gone through the list. I'm really sorry about that. Anyway. So who wants me to read on what? Hi 171 sign in. So okay, come on guys, I don't want to have to think of everything. Yeah. Will Paul put yes, I think he'll be fine. Shaken, sense of probably emotionally his sense of security is going to be shaken. They will put heightened security on him. She has a right to ask for that. Will Paul Pelosi recover? Hi, Geek. I get no, just no. I don't think he was paid off by anyone. I think, but he's like a lot of the kooks, like that guy who sent the bombs and this, that, and the other. Not right in the head and not balanced and influenced badly by all of that crap that these people are saying. Will he be? Now, this was a tower moment, of course. It's a big shake-up too, because I think, honestly, that politicians are getting a little bit lax with security about their family and stuff like that. They sort of think, oh, it'll all be okay. They won't go after family. Well, this is a shake-up. These kooks will. In order to get to you, they will go after family. So it's a big shake-up. Yes, there's definitely set off rounds of talks with groups of security people, high-ranking people in the House, in the Senate, both parties, actually. There's going to be some talks about upping security there. Yeah, and this is the Five of Swords, and it can often also be the at any cost card. So these people have to be gotten rid of, and the end justifies the mean. It doesn't. So the clear message has to be going out. We will catch you. We will find you. You cannot justify actions like this. And if your rhetoric caused people to act in this way, even on their own, expect some form of accountability, even if it's a censure or whatever. I mean, it can't necessarily always tie in the fact that somebody calling someone evil on live television directly leads to one man invading somebody's home, but it's a warning to people that this sort of thing is always going to end up with somebody getting hurt. Yeah, I do feel like he is going to suffer some emotional problems for a while. Apathy, just it's a huge shock. And he's in his 80s, for heaven's sakes. You know, I think physically he will recover, but emotionally it's going to be a bit more of a struggle for him. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's going. It's on a flickering pattern. Yeah. My poor old Tribble purse, he's undergone a bit of a transformation there, and so has the little octopus. Yeah. Hang on a minute. And yeah. Hi, Robin Blank. Hi, Apple. Edna May. Hello. Will Nancy consider retiring sooner or later because of the attack? I actually had a thought go through my head that yes, this might be. I do not think she'll contest. She contesting this one, of course. I do not think she will contest the next round. So I do think she will not contest in 2024. So will Nancy Pelosi be running for her seat in 2024? Doubtful. This is a maybe card. It's going to be a rough time for her too, because she's going to have to deal with a lot of possible guilt, because uncalled for guilt, but the love of her life was attacked viciously with a hammer by some crazy man who was looking for her. There's no way she's not going to have a rocky time dealing with that. Okay. Justice. The guy has been caught. He will be brought to justice, but that's still, yeah, I do feel like this, the 10 of Pentacles, this will be her last term. I do not think she will contest in 2024. I do feel like she'll have done enough and realize that the cost is just getting too great. She might not even stay till 2024, but she's definitely, this is her last hurrah, winding up of the cycle. Okay, she's been a generational player in Congress, and multi-generational. She's, you know, and yeah, I think she'll start grooming someone to take her place. So yes, I don't think she's going to withdraw at this late date. I think that would be foolish too, because that would send the wrong message to people. But she will not be contesting again in 2024. I don't know if she's put a hand up for Speaker of the House, but yes, it's all very justified. This is the justice card too. So justice, you know, she knows that the person's been caught, but that still rocks her. And I think she's realizing it's time to put the balance back towards her family too. If they get the House, will she contest? Will she put her hand up for the speaker's position. Yes, she will. Will she get it? Possibly not. I think she might feel like she needs to put her hand up to show people she's not afraid. But I also think she's feeling like it's time to let go of it as well. So she's not going to be super pissed if she doesn't get it. Well, Jamie Raskin, possibly. Yeah, Jamie Raskin could possibly be the next speaker. We'll see. I think there's a deputy speaker, isn't there? I'm not quite sure, but Yeah, you won't believe it. I had a big clean up here yesterday. The floor is all clear. I've moved my little folding shelf full of cards over here so I can get to them. So, yeah. Oh, sorry about the yawn, my darlings. I've got the Ghost Tarot here. Yeah. So, do we do another story, or do we go and check out someplace spooky, or check someone spooky? What do you want to do? I do have a list of people to look at before the election, but I think I'll look at them next week, closer to the election. Oh. But on Sunday, the final round of elections are happening in Brazil, and Bolsonaro, the current president, is behind. And they're a bit shocked with that, behind Lula, who was in jail, who is the opposition leader. So Bolsonaro lost in the first round, and these are the final rounds, I think. Will Bolsonaro lose the Brazilian election? He's going to try and slow down the counting. But that's a yes card. Tipping point, crossroads for him. Processes of government. Yeah, I do think he might lose the elections. Will he acknowledge the results? But yes, he will. He'll be forced to. He's going to lose by a long way too. A lot of strength against him. So, yeah, people won't put up with what Trump did. So, will SCOTUS throw out Lindsey Graham's case? Temperance. A much more balanced view in this one. Yeah, retire from it. Yeah, they won't look at it. They'll say no. Clarence Thomas wants to look at it, but no. In this case, it turn a cold shoulder. So, yeah, I don't think they'll look at it. To him trying to stop. No, I didn't, my darling. let's have a look. I'll go back. Apparently someone posted an address. So if you want me to check out a place, please put it in big letters, like all caps, and put a little ghosty thing next to it, okay? Okay, Pamela Bryant, let's have a look. Okay. 344 Main Street, or 340 Main Street, Reisterstown, Maryland. Okay. I got an image going through. But I think it could not necessarily. I think it could just be a pre-revolution. Somebody mentioned pre-revolutionary war, and I just got this image of someone holding a light. So okay. With the truck next to it. It's a restaurant. Drop in and watch the 05 Great Beer and Wine Cocktails. The girl at Harriman House. Wow. Let's have a look. Very old, isn't it? Prosciutto fig and arugula goat cheese pizza. Blech. Wow. Footsteps. Now you've got to tell me, Pamela, if I'm getting anything correct here. Okay. Footsteps. I still feel like a light. Going to be a blue week. So it's going to take a week to get some of the things sorted out. But yes, blue's going to be lots of food. Ooh. I got reflection of somebody in here. Older person, grey hair. In the mirror, seen in the mirror. Just what's that? Steak. Footsteps. Let's have a look. I'll get out my ghost deck, hey? Yeah. Okay. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Crazy Cat Lady Farley. Hi, Warrior Girl 113. Came out. The Empress. Nurturing figure. I'm still getting a lamp. So maybe someone might see they might see a sort of a light flickering through the windows or something late at night when it should be closed. Definitely footsteps. Is that part of the original place? I feel like it is. Like they've sort of built it in to preserve it. But I could be wrong. 1675. Yeah. An old lamplighter. Oh. Okay, so the lamp is definitely something there. Yeah, that's the original log cabin. Definitely yeah, footstep, and that hallway I saw before. So yeah, I think people maybe there's some they see a light like a lamp or something flickering around sometimes. Yeah. Burning papers. Someone burning papers, maybe. I don't know if that's leading into part of the original, but someone burning papers. Hi, Tammy A. Yeah, this place is haunted. We're doing a mix of one that, a mix of normal stuff and haunted stuff. Yeah, I get some people might see a older grey-haired person. I think it's a man reflected in that mirror. Nobody knows what they're talking about. Well, you know what you're talking about. I just think that I don't think there's much in the way of sensations. Maybe you're extra sensitive. But I don't think people really get much like someone's looking at them or something. I think they might get the odd whiff of smoke. I think going back to that fireplace, I think they might get the odd whiff of smoke, like a residual memory. I think this was at the heart of a lot of action, not just Revolutionary War wise, but civil or the War of 1814 or all that sort of stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, and I do feel like holding a lamp, and I do feel like there's a nurturing presence there. Whether it's him or a woman, I don't know, but I've got the Empress for that. Part But you know what? I don't think there's anything really horrible. I feel like it's really welcoming, actually. So just relax. Don't stress about it. But I do feel like sometimes people might hear footsteps, maybe the odd smell of smoke when that fire hasn't been lit for ages. Like I said, flickering lights like a possible lamplight or something, and a reflection in a mirror. Well, I don't know where. Well, it's in Maryland, and in 1814, people did. The British did get to the White House, so they could have passed through there. I just think like there's a sort of like an espionage type thing. So possibly like a residual memory of something happening, like someone trying to hide something or destroy something. But, just that sense of urgency about it. But I don't know. I just I get a real sense of urgency. Yeah, could be grounded. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So that's that address. So thank you for, we'll remove the thing for now. And if somebody's got somewhere else they want me to look at, that's fine. Yeah. I think the person who built it is still there, built the original cabin. Okay, somebody asked me to look at the 8th. Let's have a look there. Is it going to be blue, blue, blue? The house. Let's look at the house first. Is the house going to be blue, blue, blue? Details. Working on it. Working hard. Happiness. Wish. The wish. So we've got still. Don't slack off. This is the don't slack off in the last week. Thank you. Yes, this is the wish come true card, but they can't slack off in the last week. Will they win? Will the Democrats win? It's going to be close, a lot closer than people anticipate. That's a maybe card, but got the 10 of Swords, which is a closing on something. Long dark night of the soul. I think they will manage to, they'll lose a bit more than they anticipated, but they will still manage to have a majority, but it's going to be very, very tight, okay? Bye, crazy cat lady. You have a good night, my darling. Thank you for joining us. So it's going to be tight, and it could even take up to a week for clarity in that. So the Senate. King of Swords. The Hierophant. The Process. Both maybe cards. They've got some hard work to do too. Quick communications. Swiftness. That'll be decided a bit quicker, actually, the Senate. Ships coming in. So it's again, it's going to, but I think they will squeak over with a clear majority, like one, at least one, possibly two seats. Okay. Hi, Sabrina Fell. I of course have to do this now because I'm working tomorrow and Tuesday. So unless I wanted to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and do a really early morning, like 1 hour's Halloween special on Tuesday morning, it just wasn't going to happen. It had to happen today. Okay, what else are we going to look at, my darlings? It can be, yes, Sabrina. Hi. It can be political. It can be spooky. What would you like to look at? Hi, Sophie. How are you going? Are you in a good way? Sophie, all you had to do is let me know if you want to join me at any time during any of my broadcasts, and I can send you the link. So, open invite, okay? The Senate. I just did the Senate. I think it's going to be close, but I do think that the Democrats will squeak over with the majority. You're way out in the country by yourself. Mm-hmm. No, we're nowhere near flood. No, we're getting a bit of rain and all that, some storms, but no flooding or anything. Nothing like that. So, yeah. Yeah. So no, that's all over east. My family are all okay as far as I know. So no, it's actually quite a lovely day today. James and I are going to go out later, go down, have a cup of coffee on a beachside venue, and yeah, maybe play some Scrabble or do some crosswording. Yep. Will there be another attempt on a politician's life soon? There's definitely real threats. The threats that there's definitely real security threats. Oh well, hopefully your hubby has a safe trip. But the Empress, look, people are looking out for Biden and those others who have been threatened, and they get threatened every day. So there's always that presence, that nurturing, that protective presence. In this case, security with the Empress there. But yeah, the threats to the security every day, they get those sorts of things. Um, support. There are definitely people out there who would support. Yeah, yeah. Just wait till what's coming. She said this the day before Paul Pelosi was attacked. Yeah, that's interesting. Um, yeah. So yeah, look, they're definitely always credible threats, but they will be safe, and they're going to be stepping up security. I wondered at the time if she knew what this guy was going to do, but did Marjorie Taylor Greene know of this threat? No. So it's definitely something else. Okay. Hi, Simply Joan. I'll get a fresh deck here. Hi, Anna Mikado. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, yeah. What did she mean by just wait for what's coming? I do think she knows that there's a definite threat. And she's going to get hauled in for questioning. Absolutely, she's going to get hauled in for questioning. There's that Empress. Now, in this case, it is the will of the American people. Election. She's talking about something about the election. You know, I've always associated when talking about elections that the Empress is the will of the American people. Juggling, manipulation. Justice. A leveling of the scales. Momentum. Okay. Um, I don't know much about past life, Sabrina. I don't even know who you could possibly talk to. But that's interesting. Hi, Charlene Dean. Welcome. Yeah, there's definitely something momentum, a speed up in momentum, victory, justified victory. Manipulation. Upset victory. I'll use a different deck. Like, she is convinced. I think she is convinced with those cards that the end justifies the means in order to assure victory in interfering with the American people. She's convinced of that because we had opened up with the will of the American people, then manipulation, then justification, and then motivation, forward movement, even grabbing control, even. Interesting question. Yeah, she definitely thinks that they're going to be that they're going to be able to justifiably manipulate the will of the people and overturn it. This fell out to that question. Will Biden implement the child tax credit on a monthly basis? Yes, I think he's looking to do that. But, it might not happen until next year. So, yeah. What's going on? Marjorie Taylor Greene. What is she talking about? Is she talking about a threat to election safety? A legacy? Past actions? A repeat of past actions? The seat of government with the Hierophant? They might even try and whip up a repeat of last year. Let's have a look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yeah, relevant, straightforward pick deck, I think. What did you see in your remote viewing exercise, Bright Opal? Okay, let's see. Marjorie Taylor Greene, God to the highest truth and compassion. What can you tell me about her? Her chances in the election. Will she win? Queen of Pentacles. Money, 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 money makes the world go round. Go round, the world go round. Knight of Wands. Her challenge bar is an investigation. There's a change in her place in the world. Now she's currently, so that could mean a change. She's currently, of course, a representative. There's a change in her place in the world. That's the advice, is to be ready for a change in her place in the world. Queen of Swords, cold shoulder, people turning against her. And what's the outcome of the election for Marjorie Taylor Greene? Four of Cups, dissatisfaction. I think she might lose. Even though everything looks towards her winning, yes or no, is she going to lose? Yeah, She's going to lose. And this is interesting because this deck does not have reversals. So when one comes out, it's very interesting. And that's the Knight of Swords holding back on something. And her challenge is holding back. I do feel it's like investigative as well. So, yeah. Regional violence after the elections. Yes, that's a big fear. That's not going to happen. And also violent protest at the Capitol. McCarthy and the election. Six of Pentacles, quid pro quo. That's where he's at the moment. He's trying to do deals. You vote me in as speaker, this, that, the other. The toe of them change in. I don't understand what you mean by the toe, Edna May. I think you might have. Yeah. Okay. He's challenged Page of Pentacles. He's not being able to grasp the opportunity, and not being and disruptive. Five of Cups. The advice is for him to get ready for a loss. What's at the base of this? Judgment. People waking up and, judgment against him. What's the outcome of the election for him? Eight of Cups, abandonment. Having to walk away. So, all in, yes or no, will he lose the election? The Lovers, yes. His deal's not happening. Yes, I saw it closer than it was last time, but I do feel that the Democrats will still retain the House, but it's going to be close, even closer. Yeah, let's have a look at regional conflict. Will there be regional conflict in the US after the election? 4 seats in the Senate. Wow. That would put them at a majority of 54. Violence. People gathering resources with the Queen of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. Victory. Queen of Swords. Non-acceptance. No. We judge it to be wrong. Yeah, I do feel like this could also be paramilitary as well. 9 of Wands. A need for vigilance. 5 of Cups. There's going to be some losses. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I think there's the real risk of some people losing their lives, which I really, really do not want to have to predict at all. That's betrayal. treasonous betrayal, refusing to let go with the Three of Swords, heartbreak. Yeah. Yes, the Supreme Court is going to get balanced out, Edna May. Right, Opal, do you want to join me, or you or snuggled up in bed? Who would like Sophie to join me for the last hour? But only if Sophie is up to it and wants to. You get 5 minutes. Okay. I'm going to send Sophie the invite. Okay. So let's see. We'll just stop sharing for the moment. Invite. You'll just excuse me for just a moment. No, stay. I don't want to leave. That was the wrong button. Copy. Paste. Right, Opal. So, has Sexy Hands dressed up as hell? No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He hasn't got dressed up for Halloween. I haven't even tried to persuade him. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, hubby's how would I dress up Sexy Hands? I don't know. Maybe put a monster glove on him or something, with the claws or something like that. I'll try and get him to dress up for the next Friday the 13th thing. Now, who would you like me to read on? Let's have a look at Matt Gates. have a look at him. He's not. I've got a list of senators and governors, and I'll look at them next week. But let's have a look at some of the members of the House members. Let's have a look at Matt Gaetz. What is the election like for him? I've got Ted Cruz is not just Ted Cruz is in for a big shock. Went through my head. I don't know why. Might have a look at him too. But anyway, Matt Gaetz, guides of the highest truth and compassion. What can you tell me about Matt Gaetz? Where is he at the moment? Oh, his strategies. He's so sure that his strategy is going to work and he'll be able to maintain his dominion. Aren't these great cards? They're called the Magic Gate Tarot. And yeah, I picked them up. I just saw them and had to have them. So I don't really know who put them out, but they're great. They were at a newsagent. So, oh yeah, I can look at that too. Okay, let's see. What is his challenge? The truth, the stark, naked truth. That's his challenge. What's his advice? The Two of Cups. Minor deal. Get ready to come to an agreement of some sort. What's at the base of this reading for him for the election? Oh, you've been one of my lovely lurkers, Sabrina. Well, thank you. And again, I normally say this beforehand. Hello to all my lovely lurkers. Thank you so much for joining. And also hello to everybody who watches later on, who goes and clicks on the videos later. I really do appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. It's really appreciated. Thank you. At the base of this is Three of Cups. Support. Overindulgence. At the base of this is support. Lack of support. You'd think that it was, but he challenged the truth coming out. And the advice is for him to get ready to make some sort of a deal. What's at the base of this is support, lack of support, supporting evidence with the Three of Cups. What has the election got in store for him? The world, a change in his place in the world. End of one journey, start of another. So the election outcome for him is a change in his place in the world. Is he going to lose? Yes or no? Three of Pentacles. Dirty money. That's a yes card, by the way. These are gorgeous cards. I love them. Thank you. Oh, here she is.
Hello.
Hello. We've got this little thing here. Oh, that's your deck. That's where you put your cards.
Yes, I have to lug them up so the girls don't get into them.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was just looking at Matt Gaetz. Welcome, my darling. How are you?
Very good. And you?
Good, yes.
Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, I was just looking at him. He's got an interesting week and what the outcome of the election will be. So do you want to have – it's really interesting what you saw. I do agree with you that there's going to be stir-ups after the election. And hopefully no loss of life, but the potential is there as always with these buggers who just
exactly.
Yeah.
So, hi, everyone. I would suggest that people vote early or if they have to vote on the day of the election, go in, vote, and go home.
Yeah.
And celebrate at home.
Mm.
But vote. All right. So you looked at Matt Gaetz?
I did. You want to have
Yeah.
a look at him? And then somebody asked me to look at Elon Musk and Twitter. So look at that too.
Okay.
State legislators. Oh, yeah. We'll have a look at that too. Steve Zeros.
Yeah.
Steve has asked if any state legislators will flip like legislatures.
State legislators, meaning the Secretary of States and things like
the
that.
state houses, the state House of Representatives and the
Okay.
state Senate and all that. So that'll be interesting too. Everyone, welcome Sophie from Bride Opal Tarot.
Thank you.
Who has been, lovely to see you again. You're looking so bright and
Thank you.
Yeah, so much.
Thank you.
You're looking very happy, which is nice to see.
Yeah, I am actually. I am.
Oh, that's great.
I am. I have little girls with me, and
Brian, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's very nice. Good night, Pamela.
Yeah.
Any changes in the cars got going crazy.
Mm-hmm. Anna Makeda says hello.
Hello, Anna. I'm missing a part of, for some reason, of the chat. I don't know why. Queen of Cups.
Mm.
The Hierophant. Yes, and the Eight of Cups.
So Queen of Cups. What was the second one?
The Hierophant.
The Hierophant. Yeah. Okay.
So.
Yeah. Institution. I love the. Yeah. What's the deck? Is that a zombie deck?
That's the zombie deck. Yeah. And emotions are going to run high, and that's why some changes are going to happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'm wondering if changes are also going to happen in the intentions of the voting with what happened with Mr. Pelosi.
Yeah, I do not think that's going to help the Republican cause.
Because they haven't come out to condemn it as strongly as the Democrats had. No. And then the Eight of Cups, some people are going to have to go and say bye-bye.
Mm.
Yeah. What do you get?
Oh, I got him, basically, his advice was to make a deal, money deal. And his outcome for the election was a shift in his place in the world. So a big shift because it's the world card, same as.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
You mean Matt Gaetz?
Yep, Matt Gaetz.
Okay.
Yep.
I was asking about the changes in the legislations.
Oh, legislation. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, changes in legislature. Will any of the red states go purple? Justice, a balancing of the scales. Four of Pentacles, dissatisfaction, a less secure hold on things is the words I'm getting going through my head. A less secure hold on things. That to me is saying that, yeah, some of the red things. And the Four of Wands, minor celebrations and better security. So I'm thinking that some of the red states are going to go purple. Possibly four, because we've got two lots of four there. Okay. That would be good.
Yeah, for asking the question exactly the way you asked it.
Yeah.
I got the 10 of wands. So there's a heavy burden, and it's coming to an end. And then you have the 7 of swords, which means they are going to try and, pull out some shenanigans to see if they can win it. But judgment is going to come their way, and it's not going to work.
Next question I'm going to ask is, will some of the purple states turn blue? Let's have a look at that. 6 of Swords. Now, it's going to be a lot more. That's a journey through troubled waters, or it can be the end of a troubling time. That's just the first card I've pulled. The High Priestess. Strategies. Secret strategies. Look at this. We've got one purple flower and then lots of blue flowers around the High Priestess.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. It's a great little deck, this. And the Two of Wands, strategy and expanding dominion. So possibly, we might even get a couple of purple states turning blue. Possibly only 2. Because the High Priestess is a 2, and then we've got the Two of Wands.
Okay.
So I do not see any red states turning blue, but I'll ask that question as well. I can't see any blue states turning red. It's just not going to happen.
I have here the Knight of Swords, which is some people are going to, every time I see the Knight of Sword, do you remember the Flintstones when the ladies would get the credit card and they would go charge it?
Oh yeah,
so they're charging. So they're going to be charging, and then I get the 9 of. I can never remember what hazard is. Is it? It's not wands, it's not sword, it's not cups, it's pentacles. So then I get the 9 of pentacles.
Yeah.
Going towards
sitting pretty card.
Yeah, but I get the sun reversed, and I don't know why I get it reversed, because that is not a deck that I use upside down, and I'm not liking it much.
That can be an abuse of a position of power too. So,
yeah.
Got Charlene Dean saying bonjour, Sophie, and bonjour.
Bonjour.
I don't
Charlene.
know. Can you see the comments, or you're having a bit?
I see only parts of the comments for some reason.
Don't worry if Sophie doesn't say hello, because sometimes she can't see all the comments. Okay. So
yeah, but I see it. Yes. Bonjour, Charlene.
And let's see, will any red states turn blue? The Lovers. That's too tight a bond. Too tight a bond. I'm getting. Look at this, the serpent with his thing wrapped around the apple. With his tail wrapped around the apple. Two of Wands. Page of Wands. Actions talking.
Yeah, I got action cards as well. I got the Ace of
Talking of
Wands.
actions.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
you got
sorry.
the Ace of Wands, did you?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a possibility, but I think 2 might come close with the legislatures, but I think they'll remain purple with that Age of Wands in the purple. So two of the ones that I said were going to go purple, I think they might come very, very close to going blue, but not quite close enough. So, yeah.
I think that some of the red states will turn purple. I
Mm-hmm.
have the Ace of Wands here with, this is definitely yes, and new plans underway, new actions underway. And I get the King of Sword. This is not going to be easy because even though the elections might have gone the Democrats' way, they are going to have to fight for it and go to court with it. I do believe them. I do see them
State
going
one.
in front of a judge.
With the state ones or the federal one?
The states.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
some
going to be a
states
real
going
battle with
blue.
some of the states.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's with the Eight of Wands. This is going to be a total surprise for people. People didn't see this coming.
Caught off guard.
Very much so. Yeah.
Charlene Dean says she's a Canuck.
Yes, she is.
And
She
that
is. She's a
look, I
Canuck.
can't remember.
Oh, what?
I can't remember what area it's oh, I know what I
Ontario.
was going to do to add to the creepiness of the Halloween thing.
Yes.
I was going to do this.
I get the hibby-jibbies.
I knew there was something I forgot to do. Isn't this so cute?
It
Isn't it?
is.
I actually picked it up at a garage sale not long ago, and I know I'm 55 years old, but every
It's
woman loves a little girl's jewelry box. Come on.
yes, absolutely.
I had a little jewelry box when I was a kid, and it's just like one of those things like, oh, I wish I still had it.
I know. Oh,
Maybe I can utilize it at my next Not Quite Friday the 13th.
maybe. Have you had any scary questions yet?
Oh, well, I did place in Maryland.
Okay.
Nobody's asked me a spooky question. Come on, who's got something spooky to look at?
Because if you'd like, I do have a few myself.
You do? Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have quite a few in Quebec.
Yeah.
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 But
Give me one.
I'll concentrate on my hometown.
Yeah.
The Plains of Abraham. Have you ever read on them?
No.
Okay, the Plains of Abraham. It's an area in Quebec City where there was one of the last fights between the French and the English in around 1812, I think. And it is said that, and I feel it myself, but then I have I have a lot of imagination, so you have to take it for what it's worth. But many people can still smell the sulfur of the cannons many of the cannons are still there. They're just filled with cement now. But and some people
I've
can
come up on the
see.
historical. Yep, the trail.
Some people, yeah. Some people can
Yeah.
see the soldiers or can feel the soldiers. I see the soldiers myself, not with my eyes, but by mind's eyes. And
right down in my gut. Does it get cold there even in the height of summer? Does it
there's
get
so
cold
much.
there even in the height of summer?
I can't say that it does, but there's so much energy there. It's palpable. There's a lot of concerts, and it's huge. It's a huge place.
Well, I've got the historical trail up.
Yeah.
And it's all along the riverside, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it is. There's also the Chateau Frontenac.
Yeah.
There's a church. There's my apartment.
Your apartment?
Yes, my apartment. No, seriously, what else? There's the Montmorency Falls.
The museum?
The museum, yes.
Yeah.
There is a lot of spooky places. There is a place in Beauport where a house kept
How old's
shaking.
your apartment? How old's your apartment?
It was only built in the 1930s. It's not old. It's not old at all.
No, because I got a picture of a woman's skirt, like one of those turtle skirts from the 50s.
Yeah.
Swirling around. Maybe a woman from the 50s or something hanging around there. I don't know.
You got a picture in your mind from someone here?
Yeah, when you said your apartment, I got a picture of like a poodle skirt or something swirling around. So
that's interesting.
Maybe something from the 50s. Yeah, a woman from the 50s or something, maybe. Because that's why I asked how old it was.
Yeah. It was built
just
in the
a flash.
30s. Okay.
Yeah.
What else? There's
you're right, it's a big site. It's all along the river and it's several kilometers long.
Yes, and there's an area because we have several areas, but
whoa, what a creepy looking building.
Which one?
The museum. Hang on, I'll share the screen again.
We have several, but yeah, there is one that looks very Le Musée des Beaux-Arts.
Yeah. Hang on. Let's see if I can do this again. I hit cancel instead of share. It's taken its time to come up. No, I'm not going to remove you, Sophie. Oh, I did accidentally remove Sophie. That'd be right.
Okay. Oh,
look at it.
That is a museum. Yeah, that's a small museum. That's a museum for the that museum is it the old jail? Because that is very, very, very
it gives me creeps just looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tentacles up the spine.
That's it. I was wondering,
that's
civilization.
Soldiers you see in those uniforms? Are they what you see? You said you see soldiers. Are that them in those uniforms?
They are in those uniforms.
Just walking through like some woodland or something, like down by the river there.
Was it a coat or a red coat?
Well, there's white on one side, red on the other.
but there are some blues as well. I see a
Not
lot of
there.
red and blue. You see one at the end of that row.
This one, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
here
French
there's the
one.
drummer. Yeah.
Yeah, the red coats were the English.
British, yeah. And these were the French.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a picture of them walking through, like not facing off like they were in the thing, but walking through. Yeah,
Walking
really,
through
really.
walls and buildings, and do you see
No,
that?
just walking outside, mist. I think they
Okay.
liked early morning mist because it was, you could move a bit.
Yeah. There is a
Very young. Some of them were very young.
yeah.
Yeah. This French? Yeah,
Let me go back.
that's
Yeah,
French.
this is French. Definitely French. Yes.
Yeah.
Blue coat. And the white ones were the Algonquins, the 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 Wendick.
Who's the First Nation there?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
this one is not is Iroquois.
Iroquois. Okay.
Ouais.
Yeah, mugging it up. Yeah.
This is the Museum of Civilization.
Yeah, this is is that the area where I was looking at before with near the water? I don't know.
This is one of them. This is Beauport. And yeah, this is one of them.
The dioramas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. It's a creepy place. It's a creepy place, that museum. Definitely.
It is. It is. You do feel pretty much. Oh.
No, I thought sort of felt like that first first diorama I looked at sort of felt like this area here where we were before. So I sort of thought felt like I was looking down on that area. Freaky.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna send you something.
Yeah. What are you gonna send me?
The oldest. I'll send you a picture. And I'll put it in the message in the private chat, okay? The oldest mental health. Yeah. So I just sent it.
Are you emailing it to me or sending me a picture? Yeah.
Okay, I'll email it.
What's it called?
That is called. That used to be called Saint Michel Archange. Saint Michael the Archangel.
Okay, it's a church or a hospital, is it?
It's a mental health hospital.
Yeah.
What do you?
Yeah, St. Michael the Archangel Chapel. Église.
Yeah.
Is this it? Église Saint Michael Saint Louis Quebec.
Well,
is that it?
I just sent you the picture in your email. The link to the picture.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep.
It's a safe place. It's a Quebec government site or
wow. Oh wow, okay. That is so full of tricks.
Oh. Okay. Oh, this hospital. Oh, many people.
Yeah.
It is the first mental health hospital in North America, and it
Yeah.
has tunnels inside, and the tunnels run all the way down the river. And what you see there
Yeah.
are all the inside courts.
Oh, wow.
That place is
Just
creepy, and there are about, I think, for 3 or 4 floors underground on top of what you're seeing there.
I just got a lot of people just despair, just total despair. And a lot of people thought the only way out was to
Yeah,
jump.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then yeah. And what we did is we had what was called in Quebec, we wanted to have the French population strong and healthy. Well, so they
Yeah.
say. So the Catholic Church would visit a family, or the woman of a family who didn't have a child within a year,
Oh,
and
really?
would tell them, yeah.
Oh, wait.
And then, yeah, and that was a big thing. And then what happened is they had too many children, and many of those children ended up in that mental health hospital. They were very healthy, but they ended up there, and
This is why
they spend their whole life there. This is haunted.
I am no longer a Catholic. I'm brought up a Catholic, but this shit like this is why it's just no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
and
So
yeah,
that
it's
we
just
have.
like
So
mm.
this place, it's a city.
Is
It
it
is
being used?
huge.
It's huge. Is it being used as offices or anything, or is it all empty, or what's the go?
There's, I would say, about half of it is still being used.
Wouldn't get
Yeah,
me to work in there. Wails and cries,
yeah.
total despair,
Hmm.
and something really, really nasty crawling along the top of it, the top floors or something, or through
Yeah.
all the way down. And then don't go into the basement areas at all.
Oh,
That's like
I did go. We ended
spare.
up in I think it was on the second floor, basement, second floor or third floor, and we saw the tunnels that with the train rails that would go all the way down to the St. Lawrence River.
Mm.
So that is creepy. I'm related to the Bell family, the family of the legendary
The Bell
Bell
Witch.
Witch. My great
Yeah,
grandmother used to tell me stories about the Bell Witch.
yeah.
Oh,
I've heard the name mentioned, but I haven't really done any research. So yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god, that place. Oh, it's just horrible, creeping, shadowy things down in the basement. Is that right?
Yes, there are. Yeah. They would do the lobotomy there.
Oh,
This Yeah, they're still doing electroconvulsion therapy there.
oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
mm.
So yeah, it's a very nice place. Well, it is all renovated, but you can still feel the shadows.
No, yeah. No amount of reservation will get rid of the darkness of that place.
Try
You
spending
know,
a year there.
the hundreds of thousands and tens of thousands of people just totally misused and uh,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, I also got a picture when you said about the tunnels going down to the river. If they would just dump people in the river,
yeah,
if they died, they would just roll them down the tunnel, dump them in the river, and let the river carry them away. Is that right?
yeah. It's possible. Yeah, it is very possible. They would fetch the
I don't
food
even
and
wonder.
water there, but
Hmm?
they could very well be doing that. Yeah, and
Yeah,
then it would.
there was
Yeah,
there was just too many people dying. and it was like
I
they
hear
didn't
during
want
the end.
they didn't want the authorities to come in, so they just go and dump them, take them
Yeah,
down the river, maybe get them put on a boat or something to be dumped further downstream or something. But yeah, they would just end up in the water and weighted down and disappear. And, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's
Until
a
the
surprise.
1980s, didn't they?
Mm. Until the 1980s.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
that what you got?
Well, I think they were doing that mass dumping earlier, like
Oh, they were dumping them from the beginning.
yeah, yeah. Um,
Yeah.
even back into the 80s, there would have been people who
There,
they just
there,
didn't
there
count
was,
as people. Mm.
yeah. There, one day, the government decided that they couldn't afford keeping all those people there, so they decided to do some kind of a triage, and
Mm.
they released all of the people from.
Where to? Hi, Jessa. Where to, God?
Hi, the
Families? Did they
streets,
even have families?
the
I think
streets.
the street. There are a couple of generational people there who may even have been born there, or their
Yes.
grandparents may, or their parents may even have born there. I think there were a couple of second or third generation people that,
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
just yeah, and then released them into the streets. That's just oh
So
yeah,
I got you creeped out, didn't I? I'm sorry.
absolutely. No, that's fine. It's a Halloween special. What is it if you don't get creeped out?
On a good note, I have to tell you though, on a good
Yeah.
note, people who are going to that hospital now
Mm-hmm.
are very well treated.
Good.
Uh, the psychiatrists are excellent. They have very good health care as well, like physical health care when they're hospitalized there for a mental health issue.
Mm-hmm.
And they're dividing people in different departments so that someone who has like a depression issue doesn't end up with someone who has psychosis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this way, it's not adding to the stress of the patients.
Yeah. Someone who's just gone in there for a little bit of a rest because they've been depressed and overwrought doesn't end up getting their throat slit by some absolute psychotic nut job.
Exactly.
I think that
Exactly.
happened on a couple of occasions too. Hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
it must have.
That's what I've got a
And
picture of. Yeah.
yeah, but the thing that creeped me out is when, because I was hospitalized there for depression.
Mm-hmm.
And um, to get out and to get back in, you had to ring a bell to be let
Mm.
out and to be let back in. It was like jail just to go out for a smoke. So that was creepy. I think I got desensitized to the PBGBs kind of feeling
I
that
think
I
you
had
have
when I was
to.
going there. Yeah,
I think you have to. I think you have to.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Otherwise,
people are extremely nice. The people working there are extremely nice. And
yeah, it's good it's been turned
yeah,
around. Oh,
yeah.
hey,
I'm so sorry about your mother, Sabrina.
mm,
But there are
Sabrina.
some good places. I was helped quite a bit
Mm,
when I was hospitalized. And
yeah.
I was just misdiagnosed, and that's why it took them a while to figure it out. But yeah,
That can
but I
happen a
did
lot.
spend time there.
Mm,
Mm.
mm,
And I did go into the basement, even when I wasn't hospitalized. Sometimes we would go there to play in the tunnels. But you could
mm,
get lost, and you can
yeah.
get lost for
Right, easily.
hours, if not
Mhm.
longer.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can run a marathon in there.
Hmm.
It's pretty big. Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
How about we close up for the last 20 minutes with a couple of single card readings for
Yes,
people?
fun ones.
Yes.
Fun ones. Yes.
We can do some fun ones. I don't have funny cards, but I do have some. Yeah.
No, what I meant was the fun readings because we kind of got creeped out. Me and my bright
Oh no,
ideas.
that's Halloween. Halloween specials. You're supposed to get creeped out. Come on. Okay, but we'll do the animal tarot. So I think we'll do. Put your hand up now and put card, please, in capital letters if you'd like a card. We'll definitely get in about 5, but I don't know if we can guarantee any more than that. So anyway, I'm going to take stop sharing the screen there, so it's just Sophie and me. Okay. Doo-doo. Card, please, Jessa. Hello. My dear. What do you got there?
Can I use those?
Rebel deck?
Or, no.
What is
it? It's the spiritual AF.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Or
I have my sweary little affirmation cards, actually. We might do that. You use spiritual AF and I'll use my little bag of sweary affirmations. So it's sweary affirmations, people. And we'll go through them quick and we'll try and get as many as we can done. So not my usual in-depth stuff, but let's have a bit of fun. So Jessa, your little affirmation card is +5 only, F negativity. What have you got for Jessa?
Jessar, if you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. Seriously, don't go asking a tarot deck about that lover you're pretty sure you should leave and then pull the leave their ass cards and pretend like you don't know what it's saying. That, sweetheart, is a recipe for some cosmic ass kicking. The universe is loving AF, as fuck. But it created the tough love game. If you ask for direction and don't listen, she's gonna rain signs on you till you do. Bonus sign. If you pull this card asking if you should learn to twerk, you totally should.
Okay. Sean Miller. Okay, I'll do the affirmation card and Sophie's going to give you the blunt advice. Let's see. Sean Miller's affirmation card. Let's see. My future is a golden, sparkly explosion of effing awesomeness. Okay, Sean Miller. So your future is a golden, sparkly explosion of effing awesomeness. Okay.
Sean,
what advice have you got for him?
Gossip dies when it hits wise ears. Here's how to get wise. Refuse to hear stories that aren't yours to hear. Refrain from telling stories that aren't yours to tell. If someone comes at you with, "Oh my God, did you hear about?" Stop them right there and ask if it's gossip, rumor, dirt, or other such junk. This tends to kill everyone's shit-talking boner.
Oh, Sabrina, we're so sorry to hear about your mum. Yeah.
Yes.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah. That must have been very difficult.
Sabrina would like a card. Yes, sweetheart. Yes, we've got some card for you. So let's see.
Let's get you a good one.
Do one thing every day that makes you feel effing fabulous.
I like those cards.
They're great, aren't they?
They are.
Got my little bag of sweary affirmations.
Oh my gosh, I love them. Thou shalt not judge because thou hast effed up before too. I'm sorry about that. I'm swearing.
Say it.
Oh. When you see yourself thinking someone's a real a-hole, take a moment, contemplate all the times you've done exactly what they're doing. Maybe it was different flavor of your a-holelessness, but it was still a-holy. Geez, that's tough. Check yourself. People will like you more. Most importantly, you'll like you more. Aww.
You've got to love yourself. Yeah, you've got to like yourself.
Yes.
And you've got to love yourself and not just love yourself as a person, but like the person you are.
Exactly.
And yes, and then things will, and like yourself as an individual without anyone being attached. Because some people feel like if they don't have a person attached, like a man or a partner or whoever, that they don't like themselves unless they've got someone attached. Thank you, Jess who is going to make them feel good. So, yeah, like yourself 100% as a person on your own, as who you are without anyone else attached. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And it was a pleasure having you visit my town. Quebec City is very beautiful.
Yeah. Would anyone else like a couple of cards? I do the little affirmations and Sophie will dole out the advice because we've still got a few minutes left.
Anyone?
Anyone?
Would you like one, Christy?
I've never seen that movie. I've seen clips of it, of course.
Yeah.
And I thought Alan Ruck, who played his mate, is wonderfully underestimated actor. He's actually so brilliant.
He's very, very smart. Yeah.
Very smart man. Yeah. He was in Speed too.
Yeah.
Clueless Tourist and Speed. But he's been in a lot of things and very, very smart man. Yeah, Beulah. I've never seen the movie. Never seen it.
I could never watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
I watched part of it here and there, and over the years I ended up watching the whole thing, but never in one sitting.
I
was bored.
Oh, hi, Crazy Cat Lady Farley, you're back. Hey. I just don't like the protagonist at all, or the protagonist. I don't like him. Yeah. And it's not that I don't like Matthew Broderick. He's a great actor. I just don't like that character. Even watching it, just every time I see a clip, I just want to smash him in the face. I'm not going to watch the movie. Smash him in the face because he's a smart-ass little dick. Crazy Cat Lady Farley, what is your sweary little affirmation for today? Pat yourself, put on your favorite song and dance your ass off, lady. Woo-hoo!
You're gonna cry about it or boss up. You can do both. The real bailers feel their feelings and do what they... Oh, I'm going to give you another one because I can't read it.
Yeah.
The world doesn't owe you anything. Acting like the world owes you something keeps you in a mentality of scarcity. Here's the hard truth. The universe never borrowed anything from you. All the gifts she's given you so far have been gifts. If you treat everything in your life like that, you'll be a lot happier. Unless you're a dick, then you'll just be grumpy. It's your choice. Boo hoo.
Yeah, we are being just a little bit hard. Spiritual AF are the cards that Sophie's reading. So
Yeah.
yeah, take it all in a spirit of fun. Charlene Dean. Hi, Teresa K. Hi, Virgo in Sin. And if you want a sweary little affirmation followed by some hard-hitting advice from Sophie, then
Yes.
yeah. So sweary little affirmation for Charlene Dean.
Hi,
Positive
Teresa.
vibes. Oh yeah, positive vibes only. F negativity. This is what you got to say. Positive vibes only here. F negativity.
Charlene. I think that makes sense. Grab your own butt. Love yourself. Whatever
Yes.
type of butt you have, you're a complete psychopath. If you can see that butts of all kinds are super effing awesome. Look around at all of the butts of the world. Big butts, teeny tiny butts, jiggly butts, orangutan butts, elephant butts. Grab your butt right now. Aren't you lucky to be the kind of animal that gets to have a butt? Answer: yes, you are lucky. Very, very lucky. Love yourself, Charlene.
But, 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 but. Who else would like a couple of cards? Come on. We will have to do this again.
Oh,
Definitely have
yes.
to together. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else want a card before we wrap up? We have plans this afternoon.
I think I scared them.
Okay.
They can be harsh.
I got a card for you. Let's have a look at your card. Let's
Who?
see. For you.
For me.
Sophie. Oh, Virgo in Sin. Once run. All right, Virgo, but first I'm going to give Sophie her affirmation card. It's exactly
And I'll
the
give
same.
you one.
Positive vibes only. Yes, negativity.
I need that. And yours is: stay away from people who make you feel like you're hard to love. You're not
Oh,
hard to love, Chrissy. Even if you've acted like a big old a-hole, there we go again. You still deserve to be around people who see the goodness in you and point it out. If they find you hard to love, they ain't your people. Extra
nope.
credit. Someone pointing out that you've acted like an a-hole doesn't mean they don't love you. Figure
Yeah,
out if you're getting tough love or no love. You'll
yeah.
be way less of an a-hole when you learn this. But Chrissy, you are not an a-hole.
No, 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 nope.
No
I can
way.
be, but only when needed. But tough love is good. Tough love is good. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Virgo in Sin. Just ask for one. Get up, show up, and show the world you're an effing legend. Virgo in Sin. Get up, show up, and show the world you're an effing legend.
Virgo in Sin. You can't have a positive as F life with a negative as F mind.
Mm-hmm.
If you find yourself with a head full of crap, go watch some videos of babies laughing or goats excitement fainting or old people cursing. It's helping to think of laughing as a mental pooper scooper. You gotta you gotta get the turds out so you have room for fresh and lovely thoughts. That is so
Ah,
true.
yep. That is so true. Okay, one last chance. If anyone wants a double whammy of affirmations and good old harsh advice, let us know now because we're going to pack it up in just a minute. Okay? 10, 9, 8,
8,
7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Happy New Year. Oh, no, that's not it.
Okay. Look, my darling, gonna wrap it up for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Visit to a couple of visits to some spooky spots, some everyday, normal stuff, and a wonderful Sophie with her wonderful spiritual asset cards, and card about probate matters. Oh, Anna. Oh, let's see. I'll tell you what we'll do is when I'm on next week, I'll be going back to my normal things. If you ask then, but I'll just see what the little affirmation card says. Hang on, I'm a Connie. Positive vibes only. F negativity. Think positively, and it will work out for you. Okay. There you go, Anna. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. As always, stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy, stay happy, stay loving, and stay laughing. Laugh every day, and if you can, laugh with a stranger. Love you all. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Mwah.